Hello, my name is Carlos Morena, and I'm a bilingual advocate and storyteller at the Workers' Rights Center of Madison, Wisconsin. The WRC is a local 501c3 nonprofit that assists workers that are having problems at work or want a better understanding of their rights and help improving their workplace situation. And we have assisted workers that are experiencing wage theft, discrimination, workers' compensation, health and safety hazards, and other workplace concerns. Our emphasis since the beginning has been in organizing towards direct action. The workers decide the course of action, and besides meeting with and training workers, we are providing trainings to service providers, religious groups, and other concerned members of the community. And we have been working hard to obtain funding from the federal, city, and county government, and anywhere else that we can get money to invest in creating a sustaining social network of committed members in our community to be cognizant of the problems taking place in our community and take action when injustices occur. By far the biggest issue we have seen at the center is the problem of wage theft. We encounter countless workers around the state who are having problems not being paid the legally mandated amount of pay that they have earned. We have identified numerous ways in which unscrupulous employers cheat workers out of their pay. And in the past 10 years, our staff, interns, and volunteers have helped workers collect over $1.5 million in unpaid wages. We are seeking support for our efforts to create a sustained wage theft monitor program with workers from the community. The additional funds would help us in recruiting, training, and launching 5 wage theft monitors. These monitors would be acting as emissaries and community ambassadors to spread the word about the problem and how we have strategized to fight against it. It would be a 3-month project similar to monitors we have had before, but focusing on the most common wage theft example, when a worker is not paid because of their race and perceived immigration status. As a bilingual advocate, I meet with monolingual Spanish-speaking Latino immigrant workers who are unaware of their rights and routinely exploited because they are afraid to speak out. And for the past 10 years, I have seen firsthand that there is a direct and profound link between race, ethnicity, and wage theft. There seems to be too many bad employers that do not care about immigration status or proof of authorization to work in the United States unless workers are bringing up their concerns about workplace problems, like not being paid properly. And then suddenly they are withholding pay unless workers bring in specific documentation of authorization for working in the United States, or outright threatening to call the police and immigration authorities. Of course, there are governmental agencies that have to remain neutral, but could help. Though if a worker is undocumented or have family members that are of mixed immigration status, they might not be so inclined to contact them for help. And forget about a lawyer. They usually look for cases that exceed $10,000. But say a worker is able to meet these requirements. There still remains the troubling problem of language access and therefore language justice. We've had some real horror stories with really nasty employers who try to use race and immigration status as a proverbial trump card to ignore the violations they themselves are committing and scare workers and their families into not pursuing the matter. It hurts our communities and it undermines law-abiding employers and good sustaining jobs by undercutting its labor costs through cheating its workers. Our process usually consists of going out into the community, doing trainings about workplace rights, and soon after, we're getting workers coming into our office and meeting with our worker advocates to better describe the situation. Our advocates confer with the employers to try to verify the situation, but once we have the facts and if an employer is refusing to pay, say with wage theft, we explain that we will not only assist the workers in obtaining their legal options, but we will also inform the community, and the employer usually pays up after that for fear of damaging their public image. But it is inspiring to see when workers, students, informed consumers, and the rest of the community come together in the name of justice. We have found that by sharing stories and best practices, the community becomes aware and involved, workers are empowered, and we all win. In moving more towards a worker-to-worker training system, we would use the funds to offset the cost of translation, simultaneous interpretation, childcare, and stipend for workers' time. Thank you for your consideration. You can learn more about the WRC through our website, wrcmadison.org, or Facebook for action alerts and other timely information. Otherwise, you can call us at 608-255-0376 and leave us a message, or visit us at 2300 South Park Street, suite number 115, Madison, Wisconsin, 53713. Thank you again.